Hey, what's up, internet? So, welcome to another exciting episode of Hellride. This is gonna be shot in real time, but it's going to just be a fake. You know, I used, I didn't use the wrong app, but I used this app just because, So this is a Hellride with the opposite perspective. So it's going to be just my bug. I should have used that other app now that I think about it, so I can switch back and forth. But whatever. You're just gonna see me. So that's gonna have to be good enough for you. Any hoots. So I'm gonna talk to you about a couple things. And then I'm gonna be like, oh, then I've run out of things to talk about. Or whatever. So I don't know if I've already stated this, but my girlfriend's out of town. She went to Arizona to some lactation conference. And yeah, I'm missing her like crazy. It's like, yo, I love this girl. So, anyways, yeah, come back when you see this. If you see this, she's busy with the conference, so she's not probably gonna see this until after the fact. But yeah, what else is going on? I've watched a couple movies, right? And some of them I do not remember the titles. So forgive me for not remembering the titles. But the Zero Theorem, maybe, is the title of one of them. It's about a guy that crunches numbers. That's all he does his whole life. Crunch numbers. We all can relate to the rat race and all that stuff. So yeah, I recommend that movie. If you check that one out, it's by the guy that made like 12 Monkeys, some other movies. It's actually pretty good. All you guys see is like this dark shadow. I did not think about lighting, but that's fine. Sometimes we have horrible lighting. Sometimes we don't. I'll enjoy Scat Nuts, Mountain Stone. So anyways, I said that a little bit about that movie. I also watched a cam version of The Rise of the Monkeys or The Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I think that's what it's called too. The Riser of the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, that was yeah. The audio cut off a lot in the cam. Not cut off, but it was like, I don't know. There was a problem with encoding, probably, in that cam. But not everyone's going to be an encoding genius. But besides that, it was an okay movie. Alright thing that happened. The humans in it, oh man, they're a little dumb. And I was like, yeah, you gonna fall for that? He's pretending to be a monkey trick? I don't want to spoil anything, but the humans are pretty dumb in that movie. Like the monkeys, I'll spoil it for you guys. So the monkeys, if you haven't seen the first one, don't see the second one because you're gonna ruin it. But the monkeys get smart from some human serum that was trying to cure old Alzheimer's. Is how the reboot goes. The original story is some kid and his dad, and he wants to try to heal his dad because his dad has Alzheimer's and it's getting worse, and none of the nurses want to put up with him. So, and then they're doing animal testing, and then the humans get what they deserve. They test with the animals, and the animals become smarter and more aware, and they're like, oh, this could cure the Alzheimer's. But it backfired because the monkey they tested it on flipped out, and they shot her, and then she had a baby or something. This is probably not the entire movie of the Rise of the Planet of the Apes Part 1, but this is my summary of it. And then he takes the baby monkey home, and he names it, or his dad names it Caesar. His dad really likes the monkey. The monkey's getting smarter and smarter, and it can sign in lots of words now, and blah blah blah. And then the dad, the serum doesn't work, or his body figured out a way to make his dad still have Alzheimer's or whatever. And so his dad tries to steal the neighbor's car, and the neighbor gets into a fight with him and pokes him or something. And then the monkey came downstairs and bit off the neighbor's finger, and then they locked him in monkey jail for a good portion of the movie. And then that's where he became the dominant monkey and told all the other monkeys, hey, we gotta have a plan. We gotta get out of here. Because, monkeys will do that. So the moral of the story is, don't do animal testing, I think that's the morals. So, anyways, I liked the movie. It was almost as good as the first one. But, what sequels are, Really. What sequels are? Well, I don't know, some sequels are better than the first movies. Star Wars? Not the reboots, but even in the reboots. Episode 1 sucked. Episode 2 was better. Episode 3 was better than episode 2. And they all had to do with the length that Jar Jar Binks was in the film. What other movies did I see? 12 Years a Slave. I can recommend this movie. This is a good movie. Go watch that movie. It's a little depressing, especially if have a human soul. But, what truth isn't depressing, The truth hurts. Suck it up. Okay, so talked about those movies. Yeah, I really like the radio in the morning. I shouldn't just talk in the morning. I can do that in the afternoon, but without that first cup of coffee, best part of waking up, Folgers in your cup. I ain't had no Folgers this morning. Wow, tea, whatever you drink. Your fucking sugar high, your caffeine fix. Whatever gets you going. I spent way too much time watching movies last night, actually. I was up till 4 in the morning watching crappy movies. Can't sleep without my girl, though. It's weird. I toss and turn, and we're rah, rah. It's called codependency, people. Yeah, I got it a little. So, anywho, besides all that, I don't remember the name of this. It's a zombie movie. It starts with a C, and I forgot the name of it because it was late, and my brain might have been half working at the time. Not late. It was early. It wasn't late at all. It was early in the morning when I turned that off. But even that one, there's a lot of talk of butterflies and the cocoon being like the butterflies get a virus where instead of forming into a beautiful caterpillar, they form into a black liquid, and then that black liquid, releases onto other caterpillars. It's like a virus thing or something, but they keep on mentioning that. Like they mentioned it 3 times throughout the movie, but it wasn't that bad. There was some bad acting in it. I'm not gonna lie. There was some parts where I was like, that probably could have used another take, or maybe that wasn't the best take to use on that scene. But you can only do what you can only work with what you got. And if you got crappy actors and willing to do the role, and so be it. Like just shoot the damn thing, What other crappy movies? It's gonna kill me. I'll think about the name of that one. I'll look it up even, and I'll tell you guys later. Or maybe I'll put an annotation because I forget how to that even works sometimes. You go, yeah, I can just put it up later. That's the movie or whatever. But like sometimes I might be like, I already uploaded this. I'm not going back and like putting in one word. That's silliness. What else has been going on in my life? I just finished another 2 catalogs, so whoop whoop. I got them back and I looked at them. The digital copy looks like crap, but like the other one looks real nice. Well, his look better, but good enough. We'll sell some clothes. It can always look better. Like there's always room for improvement. No one's gonna make the perfect catalog. I'm sure there is. It's been made already, but there's always some kind of default or defect or glitch in the matrix, whichever you want to call it. There's a couple movies I am looking forward to. Guardians of the Galaxy. I really want to see that movie. There's a female Matrix movie, maybe. Where I'm sure you've heard commercials for it. Like, they are plugging the shit out of that movie. So I'm like, is this movie gonna suck? Because usually when they plug the shit out of a movie, that's what it means. We had the budget to advertise the shit out of this, but we didn't have the budget to make it good. Lucy, that's what it's called. I'm interested in seeing that. But I'm on the fence of whether I'm going to pay for a ticket or not. And I love that that's an option. Do I want to buy this ticket? No. I'll just wait. Netflix, or however you want to stream your content or download your content, however you want to do it. I'm not saying you go use Netflix, because Netflix might be too much of a wait for some people. Whichever. So what else? 12 Years a Slave, yeah, go watch that one. Because there's some deep, powerful acting in that one. Shit's deep. Some good dialogue. Some good actors in it as well. And same with Zero Theorem, I think it's called, or A Zero Theorem, or The Zero Theorem. I'm not sure, but that one had some good actors in it too. Like, so had some bad actors in it, but it also had some good actors. So the good actors made up for the bad actors, I think. Now, I'm not sure because the lead role is, he's bald at the time or whatever, and like, I'm pretty sure it's John Malkovich, though, maybe. You can leave in the comments below if I'm wrong, guys, but I'm pretty sure it was him. And let me give you a tip for watching Hellrides that are really slow. They're in the YouTube player on the browser. There's an option to increase the speed of the video and decrease the speed of the video. This might help you get through some of the slower Hellrides, because I know I made them almost unwatchable, but it's for good reason. It's YouTube ID. And eventually they'll catch on to this, and I'm not gonna say what they should do, but someday they'll catch on to it. But anyways, until they catch on, use the speed controls in the YouTube app. That's how you watch a Hellride that it's unwatchable. But I kind of like them slowed down or sped up. Whatever matters. Whatever works. Sorry. Pardon me, yawning. I forget that the camera is facing my face. What else? There was a couple other movies that I did watch. What were they? The Muppets, Most Wanted. I finally got around to seeing that. That's a really good movie. It lost the original Muppets feel, the whole reboot and everything, but it's still the same Muppets, still the same jokes, still the same songs you know and love. Mana mana. So there's a Muppet wedding in it. You got Zach Galifianakis in the movie. He's trying to be funny. That's a good movie. Go watch it. If you got kids, if you don't got kids, just love the Muppets. They're the same guys. Maybe their jokes are a little bit more risque. Maybe they're more PC. I don't know. It's been a while since I watched the original Muppets before the Disney takeover. But even some of those older movies, they're put out there by Disney. They might have gotten away with a little bit more while Jim Henson was still alive. But whichever. That reminds me. I wanted to see this show. Jim Henson's Muppet Factory, or Jim Henson's something. Never got around to it. I don't know. Watching television on their schedule, sometimes you just can't do that. Sometimes you can't look for it. Sometimes you gotta TiVo it or find a copy of it on the internet and download it. So, I might have to do that second round to watch this, because that's important to me. I like Muppets. I like puppets. It's all robots now, though. It's robots. But that's where that technology, went. All the technology is gonna go that way. It's either CG or robots. creating something has become too costly nowadays. If you guys haven't heard, Jarek from Subway is going to be in the next Sharknado movie, Sharknado 2, the second movie. I guess they're not really movies. Those are like, sci-fi original things. Everything that sci-fi does is crap. Pretty much. I've never seen any. Well, maybe there was a good sci-fi. If you have any good sci-fi recommendations, I'm talking about Sci-Fi the channel, and it's spelled dumb. If you have any good recommendations, yeah, I'll give them a try. I tried to watch Sharknado, but it was too dumb. And people are like, what? People also like get real butthurt when I say I don't like the Beatles. And it's like, it's not the end of the world. It's just one band, and I don't like them. Like, but how can you not like Beatles? They should be right up your alley. It's like, well, that's what you got for thinking. You know? That's what you get. Dislike the Beatles. And the majority of their songs. I really don't like John Lennon's voice. I think that's what makes me dislike the Beatles the most. Him and the Paul guy, don't like his voice either. But to each their own. If you're a big fan of the Beatles, I'm not shitting on the Beatles. I'm not saying the Beatles is a bad band or a bad cover band or whatever. They're a great cover band. Maybe the greatest cover bands of all time. I'm just not into them. They're not on my playlist. Don't have their albums. And that's fine. It's okay to not like the Beatles. It's okay to not like Madonna. It's fine if you hate Michael Jackson. Well, don't hate him. He's dead. His music was great. But it's okay not to like them. It's okay to be like, yeah, this music sucks to me. Have your own opinions. You know? It's important. So anyway, I'm at work. That was a fun Hellride, guys. It was a good chat. We talked about some movies. Talked about my relationship woes. So good night chat. Blah 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 blah. I'm out of here. So yeah, that was me at work. Peace out.